I once was a child, as were you, a kid with a voice who spoke words of truth. I once was a lover who grew a little older, and I let the world define my youth. It was all just too loud. I tried to shut it out. Noises became faint, and my voice went away. I lived in silence. I lived in fear. I lived in a world where no one could hear, where my sounds were distant like the gods up above, and my feelings were buried deep down with my love. There were no explanations nor liberations. My aspirations became society's beliefs. I wanted to scream. I wanted to yell, but words turned on me, so I chose to rebel. I spoke only silence. I made no sounds. Why would I make noise when no one was around? A voice box which was numb because when it made words, people said it was dumb. They just caused so much hurt. I was a good person. I was a good girl. I wanted them all to listen, not put me in a prison for having a voice and something to say. God, they just wanted me to obey, and I would have. Trust me on that. If they would have just sat down and let me have a chat. I let the world take my voice away. I let them determine what I was going to say. I lied over and over and said I was okay, while inside my fragile bones were beginning to decay. Now let me ask you this. In a world that's destroyed so many voices, have you let them choose where your place is? Have you allowed them to steal the words that were once yours? Have you let them determine how you will feel? I once was a person, as were you. I wasn't a puppet. I knew what was true. And I once had a voice that made so much noise, but then the silence came in and it burnt through my skin. I have found my words. I have learned how to speak. Never again will I become weak. I will not stay quiet. Will you let the world make you silent?